Okay. Hi, Tink. Why does this always happen? Okay, let me make sure. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Where did I leave off at, guys? I'm sorry. I don't know why this keeps happening. I don't think they want us to talk about that, period. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Susie. Tab. Thank you. You guys are showing up. Okay, let me find you on here. Guys, tell me where I left off at so I can yes, good. Thank you. I just happened to look at my numbers and everybody had left and I'm thinking, okay, so something must have happened again. Oh, it's just crazy. Okay. Let me see if I can get to number 2, guys. So that I can read you. Okay. I'm not getting to number 2, but Mary, I was wondering if you would try an experiment since this keeps happening. Oh, what kind of experiment, Lucky? Tell me about it. I don't know how long I was gone. Hi, Debbie. Blueberry. I'm glad it's Arsenal. Trinetta. Have you videos for shorter. Yeah. You know what? That's true. I should just do shorter videos. You might be right about that. Yeah. Maybe they're too long. Um Most readers don't like to exceed 1 hour. Oh, okay, Apple. You might be right. Maybe I should just come on more often and then just do. Yeah. I just come on more often and then do it for less time. Well, I hope you got everything that I was saying. I pulled up the cards now. I don't remember. But it is energy draining, Lucky. You're right. It is. Hi, Michelle. Um, that's why sometimes I have to take days off. Sign off after an hour and come back. Oh, you're right. That's a good way to do it too. Yeah. It usually happens when I'm on a roll. But I do know that I said once we see um, Leon leave for whatever reason and however he leaves, then we can look for the Dixter. to come down also, guys. I'm looking at the bid. I should be looking up here. Anyway, yeah, I don't, well, it could be like you guys said, it could be that I'm on for so long, but I should be able to be on. I don't know. But like you say, a lot of people are only on for an hour, and then um and maybe that's a part of it too. I'm trying to get back to where I was. Okay. Okay, go there. Where's part 2? Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, now I can see you guys. I was on the 4th row, 3rd card. Well, the thing is, I think I can't, let me see. His health is not good. I think it's going to end up being a problem with his heart. And I feel like with that coffin being right in front of him, guys, and it says, a partnership, a friendship something's going to end with a partnership or a friendship. And I believe when that ends, which I think that partnership or friendship is with Leon, I think when that ends, that's when we can look at his leading in whatever fashion that may be. And it may be because of something happening with his health. Okay, I think that's the gist of it, because that's really what I wanted to get to, was how and when he was going to leave. And so that's what I'm figuring at this time. Okay, Lucky, I'm trying to see what you could put a legend in post and use call signs or code words that we all could check out before. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. That way people know what we're talking about. Because there's so many different names. Everybody has a different name for, and not only the names, but everything. It's like we have to be really careful. How we're saying everything. Hey, Latrice. Yeah, we all need to. Yes, Layla. That was what I was talking about. He bribed a law firm for $40 million and they paid it, and he dropped the charges against them. Okay. So see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why when people say, where is she? Where's Kamala? Where's Kamala? Kamala has to be very careful because he's got these people. I don't understand how these people are just doing whatever he says. Am I here? Okay. I think I cut out again, guys. Am I buffering? Hi, Lane. Did I buffer again, guys? But you're right. I'm going to do that in the post section. I'll do that. Okay. Blueberry says no. From my end, it looked like I was. So, okay. And Dion said I did freeze for a minute. Yeah. Um, Hi, Namir Matos Centron. I just joined, and your sign is just your sound is fine. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, guys, you know what? I really wonder about the Supreme Court because I think they're getting sick of him too, and he's just getting away with too much. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say is alleged. He's getting away with so much that I think we shouldn't be afraid. But look at the people that he just picked up and sent to where did he send them? Was it to Venezuela? To some kind of prison. He don't know if these people are gang members or not. He just had them picked up, and they're saying that some of them weren't. So I guess if you don't follow what he says follow, hi Shelley, that you just may, stuff might happen. Yeah, that is sad. El Salvador, that's right, Tink. Thank you. It's like the people don't have a chance to defend themselves, and nobody should have to go through that. So we are definitely getting to the point where, guys, that Dixter is really trying to happen. And it's getting warm now, and I think that as it gets warmer, things are going to get crazier because he doesn't want anybody to really be protesting. I know you guys have heard about that. He doesn't want to see anybody protesting, and especially about Leon, because see, he knows if he loses Leon, what's going to happen. So let's see if we can stay on here a few minutes longer, guys, and do a few more pulls. Yes, please, everyone, please press the like button. Thank you, guys. Okay, dumpster fire, VP trash, and phony baloney. 45. Yeah. Well, I do use 45. I don't use 47 because I don't believe he's 47. He wasn't 45 either, but oh, did he, Layla? Said George Foreman died. Wow. You're not sure? You're thinking that he died? Yeah. Hey, Mom G. Yeah, 38-1. I just don't, yeah, we're winning, but he's messing everything up before a case gets done. He's messed a lot of things up. That's the only problem. Oh, 76. Wow. Okay. Yeah. What girl? Tink. Do you have somebody helping him? Wow. Okay. I hadn't heard. Yeah, we should look at that. Will the courts follow through? I think that's a good question. Will the courts follow through? Tell us about the court, Spirit. Oh, yeah, I had one of those too. It's been a while, though. I got rid of it. I know, later. Yeah, when somebody, the kind of occupation that he had too could have something to do with it. Mm. Yeah, she means the grill. All right, tell us about the courts, Spirit. Will the courts follow through when it comes to the Dixter, which is, guys, the wannabe? Hmm. First jumping. All right, tell us about the courts, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, these two cards jumped out, and I think there's going to be a new beginning as far as relationships and things. When it comes to him, I'm thinking this is about the Supreme Court because they were all for him at one point, and it's going to be more about the people, the voters. Okay, so I think we're going to see something different come up. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, something is going to happen, guys. We have a lot of major arcana here, and they're trying to balance things now. Yes, the courts are going to try to balance things when it comes to the White House and what's going on in the White House. And we have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is about they're going to start paying attention to what's going on with the money, with the documents. These are tangible things here about, they're doing some planning now. Okay. They're judging There's going to be some judgment when it comes to the devil. We all know who the devil is. So, yeah. They're going to try to balance things. And there's a lot of hope that they can bring back strength. They're working hard at it. There's a lot of movement going on with the courts. Somebody's going to be disappointed, and we know who that's going to be, because that judgment is going to come down on them. And then we have the high priestess. So we're going to find out more information. Okay, more things that have been hidden concerning him. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna. I have a feeling that from what these cards are saying, there's going to be a lot of action taken. It's going to be strong action. They're not going to play with him. So I think they're done with that. Oh, bottom of the deck. Okay, heartbreak. He is going to be upset when they don't rule for him. And I'm just going to ask my pendulum here. All right. And will the courts, wait, first of all, show me yes. Show me no. Okay. Will the courts start to rule against the dumpster? Yes. Okay, I'm still going, guys. Okay, so they are going to start to rule against him. And will this cause health problems for him? No, that's not what's going to cause the health problems. Does he have a problem with his heart right now, the dumpster? Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. That's all I'm going to ask about that right now. Oh, Elaine says, Mary, I have to say to you and everyone how being part of this lovely bunch of people helps me deal with the anxiety and fear this whole situation gives. Comfort from one another. So nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to have everybody together and for all of us to be able to talk about this because it's a lot. It's a lot. But, my thing is always try to stay in your power. And I know that's so hard because I try to, preach what I do. But guys, sometimes I can't either because so much is going on. I think that's just natural because we're human and things bother us that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But try to stay in your power as much as you can. But it helps to come here and talk about things that's on everybody's mind. Okay. Arsenal says free therapy is true. We can help each other. Oh, you're welcome, Namir. You're welcome, Layla. Thank you all so much. Okay, did you guys have any questions that you would want me to answer right now? Because I think that tomorrow, I'm going to try to come on tomorrow, and then we can do another. I want to do one on Lenormand on Leon. Yeah. Oh, you guys are so welcome. I want to see where he's at. I want to see how close he is to being gone. He wanted them to give 60% of the power and the other branches split. However they feel fit. Hi, Barbara. Okay. Has he, Tab, I'm reading your question. Has 45 taken over Epstein's place of being in charge? Okay. Did you guys see where, I don't even know who his name is, what his name is, but um, this rapper person, they took down, I think it was the day or yesterday one, he turned himself in for traffic. See, we're going to start seeing more and more of that. It's a black guy. Did you guys see that? You know, and we're always getting that. It's people that are that are known that he's like, oh, I do this much for the community and blah, blah, blah. So what? You know, because all these people claim my sage is still going. So that's good. All these people claim to be doing so much for the community, but underneath, and they say they got a lot of information. They got a lot of stuff on him. You know what I'm saying? So he's somebody that you wouldn't think, you know, that this would happen to. Okay. Let's see. All right. Barrett has 45, the Dexter, taken Epstein's place. He's saying yes before I even get it out, guys. Okay, wait a minute. Let's say it again. Has the Dexter taken Epstein's place when it comes to traffic? He's saying yes. Thank you. So 45 is now in charge of the traffic cartel. Is that true? Yes, he is, guys. Yes. Wow. Yeah. I figured that's what we're going to find out a lot about, guys. Okay. Please ask if YouTube is purposely discriminating. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to ask that in my head and we'll see the answer. Says yes. I'm going to ask, is that because of my subject matter? It says yes. See, yeah, I'm using a pendulum. Sean wants to know if Leon was arrested by the ICC. Was Leon arrested by the ICC? Okay, it says yes. So I think even if he gets arrested, guys, he's probably got the money to. It doesn't matter at this point. We want to see him go to prison is what we want to see. Okay. Sean wants to know, did JDV take a deal to avoid prison? All right. Spirit, did JDV take a deal to avoid prison? And it says yes. I'm not moving my hands, guys. Now that I start using the pendulum again more, people are saying that I am, but I'm not. It says yes. That's the only way he's going to be able to avoid it. I think a lot of people are going to have to come forward because those young men too that are working for him in order to stay out of prison. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yeah, second time tonight. It always happens. Carolyn the vet. Okay. All right, Spirit. Is Carolyn the vet leaving the White House soon? Says yes. Okay. Is Carolyn the vet leaving her position at the White House soon? Yes. Okay. Will Carolyn Levette leave her position at the White House before Leon? Will she leave her position at the White House before Leon? Says yes. Okay. So she should be ready to go already because she's not very smart and she's up there, I don't know how she's doing it. But anyway, yeah. We see her leave, then we see Leon leave, then we know he's done. Period. Because I don't know. It was online. Shelly's asking me who the rapper is. He's not as far as he's not a well-known rapper like I could call his name. Was he in New York? He may be out in New York, but he's an older. He's not real young. I would say just from looking at him, he may be in his early 50s. He's not really a young rapper. So he's been around for a while. But I don't know what his name is. He's not anybody I recognize. But supposedly he was doing a lot of work for the community and that kind of thing. And he turned himself in. So just look for that. Just Google that. The rapper that turned himself in that's accused of traffic and a whole bunch of other stuff, just like his friend Diddy. Yeah, I think so too. Kayla. I think there's a lot of people that's wrapped up in it, and I think that's what's going to really come out. It's so much going on, everything coming to the light in this world. People are falling. Yeah. Ask if that will come out. Oh, about the traffic? Yeah, I've been seeing that all over in my cards. All right. All right, Spirit. Will we see information when it comes to the Dickster concerning the traffic? Saying yes. Saying yes. I really think that that's going to be one of the things, because you got to remember that's going to bring him down. I have to remember to complete my sentences. Stuff comes in and I want to say it. But you got to remember, guys, he held all those pageants. Remember? He had access. So, yes. Oh, okay. Arsenal says drug and human trafficking. Yep. And just think, I think I was talking about this the other night. Just think what happens if he can just pick people up and do whatever he wants to do with them, like he did with those guys that he put on the plane. And I just want to see those. The thing about him is he's so smart. You know what I'm saying? He puts everybody else out in front. So these attorneys could lose their license for not telling the truth. So everything he touches is just like, so they could really lose everything because they go along with him. What? Okay, Layla, that's her grandfather. Oh, wow. I wonder, it's got to be for the money, though. I wonder who her husband is. Do you know who he is? Did we look him up, guys? Oh, let's ask. Is it true that Carolyn Levette's husband is 62 years old? That's true. Okay. Let me ask this question. Spirit, does Carolyn Levette's husband, is he rich? Is he a rich man, considered a rich man? Yes, of course. That's why she's with him. But it's okay, to each his own. I'm just saying. Wow. Oh, thank you, Lucky. You are too. I appreciate you. She said, Mary, you're the best, and so are you. Thank you. Was Leon torching his own car lots to get the insurance? Ooh, Valerie, that's a good question. Because he needs to get paid. He's losing a lot of money, guys. And I hope it comes out if he is. Spirit, is Leon torching his own cars to get the insurance? It's saying yes. Thank you. Will he get found out? Will people find out that he's the one doing it? Now that says maybe. Thank you. Will he pay people and set them up to take the fall? Will that happen? Yes. So he pays them to take the fall, and if the Dickster Trump the dumpster is still around, he can pardon the person. That could be. That could be. Um, Debbie, I did really. In that first reading, I did, and I feel like she's just laying. Yep. Blueberry says all the rappers are going to jail. Pam Bundy. Okay, let's look at Kamala Spirit. I'm going to pull 5 cards. Tell me the energy around Kamala right now. What's her energy like? Tell me about Kamala's energy, Spirit. Tell me about Kamala's energy. She's still disappointed. She's still feeling a lot of regret. Let's see what else comes up, though. She's probably disappointed at how things are going. You know, how he's just messing up everything. Of course, she's going to have to come in and fix it. So, all right, tell me about Kamala's energy right now, Spirit. I think she's paying attention to what's everything. These two came up first. So she's really paying attention and to everything that's going on, but she's feeling, you know, she's sad about it. Let's see what else. Ooh. Wow. This is a big energy, guys. We have 1, 2, 3 major arcana out of 5, and she's showing up as the Queen of Pentacles right here in the middle. So she's ready to see an income to this because she's ready to move forward. I think she's just waiting. She's paying attention. She's hoping that the structure things will get structured better soon. There's a lot of focus on this tower that's happening. So she's paying attention. That's where her energy is right now. And there is definitely a plan. There's a plan going on. Okay, so like I said, we look at her and we think she's not doing anything, but yeah, these are pretty good cards right here. You know, I can't see anything really bad. She's ready for the end to come though, so that she can move forward. She knows that this tower, things have to happen and the tower has to completely fall. But they are planning something, not starting the plan, but there's like a plan that's happening right now. So I would say good. She just can't move forward until they make sure everything, you know, until they get everything in action, guys. I believe she can handle the job. I just think that, you know, when people want to get to you, especially when you're that big of a target, you have to be really careful. And I think that they're really doubling down on that before they just put her out there. That's how I feel. I don't think it's that she can't handle the job. She can handle the job. Access. She's a very smart lady. That's what I think. Okay, Access Hollywood Video. I would grab them. Yep. Yes. Thank you, Debbie. That's right. That's right. That's where we're headed. If the courts don't come through. For entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Lucky. Okay, Tab, I guess I don't know what you mean. You just posted a link. Oh, to the ones that, oh, okay. Okay. Where'd you post it? I want to see it. Did you put it in? So we can see who's been arrested for traffic? You guys notice it keeps coming up in my cards when I do it. I don't know what his name was. Okay, yeah, Sean. I hope it just keeps tanking. I hope he blames the Democrats, whatever. Yeah, I think Doug knows something too. I think they're bringing him into the fold because I don't think he was at first. Yeah, there could be, Sean. Yeah. But like I said, guys, once we see his partner go, then we know it won't be long before he goes. Medicaid. Okay. Let's just clear this. Hi, Spirit. Tell us about Medicaid. We have Medicaid. Guys, hit the like button for me, please. If you haven't already, I appreciate it. Okay, Medicaid. I don't know if they fell out but I'm going to leave them there and I'll talk about them. Not just me. Not shuffling well. I saw that one jumped out. Okay, two more cards. There's going to be some kind of change to it. Looking at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I have a feeling that change is not going to be the kind of change that they want, though. Okay, so we have people working on it. And this King of Pentacles here, that could be him, but he's going to be slowed with this Knight of Pentacles. He's going to be slowed down from it, and he's going to be disappointed. Because you know, guys, they keep going in trying to do things that they have no business messing with. And there is going to be victory that's going to be coming. There's a plan for the money and the Wheel of Fortune here. So I feel like, yeah, they're going to try. And there may be some change that may come, but they're going to be disappointed. They're going to be slowed down. And the victory is going to be, change coming. I feel like this is for the people that are related to the Medicaid, to their money. Now let's see. Oh, Shelly Joe, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Let me give you your spirit rings. Thank you. Back at you. Tenfold. Thank you so much. So let me ask the pendulum. Will there be negative changes made to Medicaid? It's going right into no. No. Will they try to make changes to Medicaid? Yes. They're going to try, just like they've been doing with everything else. And I think that, guys, you know how he's doing with Social Security? And they're closing offices and things like that. And they're making it hard for people if you don't have direct deposit, or they're saying that you have to go into these offices now. See, I don't even know if that's going to stand, because they may be told that they have to open those offices, a lot of those offices up. But they're doing it that way. That's how they call themselves cutting. This is why he's getting what he's getting. He has everything, and he's trying to take away people's income that they rely on. You know? Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you. Back at you tenfold. Spirit ring. Take it in. It's for you tenfold. Thank you so much. I'm wondering, okay, I'm going to ask, will the courts demand that the offices that were closed under the Social Security offices that were closed be reopened? And it's saying yes. Okay, so what they're doing is laying off all these people, guys, and it's messing up things. It's going to mess up things like, just say, if you're 80 years old and you're getting Social Security or you're getting Medicaid, thank you, Kay. I appreciate you. You guys are so good to me. Thank you. Your spirit rings and get it back. You get it back tenfold. I command it. Yes. Thank you so much. Just say you're 80 years old and you've never learned how to use the computer, and you're not good at going at, having your things, because you're used to having your money come in the mail. You don't like that direct deposit stuff. People are set in their ways. But if you're 80 years old, you may not be driving now, and you don't want to have to go down to the Social Security office and show up. That's how he's making it. They're making it hard for people. So whatever Leon gets, and I think that this is karma that's coming for him so that he can see how he's treating others. I hope he gets it all back, guys. I'm putting that out there. His stuff has to be taken away from him too. But it looks like, even though they've closed those places, when you go try to get, you have to get there to get your Medicaid or your Social Security or whatever. And I think I read somewhere, guys, and check this out. Check to see if this is true. By the 30th of the month, you have to change your Social Security over to direct deposit if you haven't been doing it, so that you can get it in your bank. I think you have until the 30th of this month. I read that somewhere. And so if you know anybody that's in a position where, they're older, and they're closing down all these offices. These people don't know how to use a computer to do things. You know what I'm saying? So, they need help. So if you guys know anybody. Oh, Tink, thank you. I appreciate all the help that you give me. Thank you. Your spirit rings. Back at you tenfold. That's my command for you. Thank you so much. You guys helped me so much. Thank you. Um, so if you know any elderly people like that may, make sure you get the word out. Okay, so that they won't have their money interrupted. Then they're making it where you can't get to people. They're laying off people. The thing is, guys, this is not going to stand. We know it's not going to stand, but still, people may have their money interrupted. And if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, you don't need your money interrupted. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to pay your bills. That's what you rely on to pay your bills. And so it's gotta, yeah, Blueberry. I think he will too. I really do. You guys have the cutest emojis. Thank you so much. Um, yeah. Some people just don't believe in that. If you're older and used to getting that check in the mail, then it's hard to change. So some people aren't getting it in the mail, in their bank account. Layla, you think something's about to happen? I think it's time, guys. This is the month. Hey, we've been waiting for a while. This is the month. I believe that it's time. I believe that we've been asking in every way that we know how to ask to get the answer. You know what I'm saying? But I really believe, this is what I believe. What's going to happen if it happens this month? I think if the pressure stays on Leon, if he keeps losing, that's when we're going to see something happen. It's all about him. He's come in with all this, all this mess. And not only that, guys, what's going on with Doge? Are they going to say that he, just get rid of Doge altogether? That he has to go because he hasn't been elected by Congress or anybody? Are they ever going to say, why am I asking you guys? Let me ask Spirit. All right, Spirit. Are the judges going to take down Doge? Says yes. Thank you. So does that mean that Leon has to leave the administration? Yes. Thank you. Will the young men that he have working for him, will they have to stop doing what they're doing? Yes. When Doge is taken down, will we be closer to the dumpster leaving the White House as president? Yes. So I think it's going to be a ripple effect when he leaves. Carolyn's going to leave first. Then Leon is going to leave. and then we can look at dumpster leaving. That's what's going to happen, guys. Well, you know what? You can't really trust the mail, especially now, because with what everything that he's doing, how can you trust the mail? Um, but I'm just saying, if you're used to it, because I know people that still getting theirs by check, and if you're used to doing that, I mean, I know my mother she didn't like, she was still buying money orders, and I was running around for her, um, getting these money orders and these stamps because that's what she was used to, right? And filling them out and mailing all this stuff. And I had to finally talk her into doing her banking online because I was running around all over the place. And not only that, she was like, well, I don't want you to go here because they charge 50 cents for the money order, and I can get the money order for 30 cents here. I'm just saying, guys, so you know that there's people like that. But it took me a lot to talk her into just, let me show you how, we're going to do this online. You can pay all your bills. So I'm just saying, when you're set in your ways like that, it's different. And not everybody that age is set in their ways, but I'm just saying some people are. So you have to think about that. Okay, Mary, could you ask if muskrat is a pooty plant and F-45 can't get rid of him because of pooty? Because F-45 is a pooty. Oh, F-45 is definitely a pooty operative. Okay. But he's going to have to go, guys. He's going to have to make a choice. Do I want to be with my other stuff, or do I want to be in the administration? Okay, but let's see. That's just my opinion. Okay. All right, Spirit. Is muskrat a pooty implant? Says yes. So muskrat is actually working for pooty. Yes. So he's trying to confuse everything and divide everybody so that pooty has the upper hand. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, and your second part was um, is this why dumpster 45 cannot get rid of Leon? And it says yes. Will 45 tell Leon that it's time for him to go? No, he won't. Will Leon leave because of his will Leon leave because of the problems he will have with Tesla? Yes. Is Pootie happy at the way Leon and the dumpster is doing things in the US? Is he happy with it? No. Things are not going the way he wants them to go, guys. Does Pootie expect Dumpster and Leon to become Dicksters in the US? Yes. Hmm. So there you have it. Okay, well, yeah, what about 45? Is the Dickster working for Pootie? Is he a Pootie operative? Yes. Yes. Is Pootie unalived? Okay. For entertainment purposes only, everything I say here is alleged. Is Pootie unalived? Is Pootie unalived? Says yes. Wow. Is there someone else that's standing in for Pootie at this time? Yes. Is it one of Pootie's doubles? Yes. Hmm. Yeah, I believe that, Lucky. And you know what? Sometimes I think when we think we're looking at, okay, guys, something just came to me that is funny. I'll say shite hole, and we're thinking we're looking at shite hole. That is really someone else. Shite hole, I just came up with another name for the person, guys. I don't know why that came to me. It's funny. Spirit said, you know how he called those countries shite holes? Okay, so we're, you know, yeah. It's just funny. Okay. Oh, who's behind Pootie? I think that's a hard answer to get, but I think in a sense, guys, it's the like we talk about the shadow government, the government behind the government. I think that that's behind all of them. Yeah, Arsenal. You got it, girl. That's what spirit dropped in my head. Okay. So and sometimes it's just funny how stuff just comes into my head like that. But spirit is like, you know who he is. Yeah, I think the government behind the government, because I think it's a lot more okay, I'm back. Is the shadow government behind Pootie? Says yes. Is the shadow government also behind Shithole? Yes. Yes. Okay, so guys, when we're looking at them, don't think that they're all that there is, because there's always somebody else. Oh, it's a board of people. It's more than one person, but I'll ask. All right, spirit, the in the shadow government, is there is this One person? No. Is it a board of people? Yes. It's the same people um, that are behind Project 25 that is a lot older than we think it is. I know it goes back to the civil rights era. Um, and it's probably even deeper than that, guys. It's even more than that. I just feel like it is. Um, but they need people to be enslaved so they can do what they want to do. Okay, I missed something. Can you ask if he is reptilian or alien? If who is? Are you talk? Oh, you're talking about a pootie. Okay, I gotta light my sage, guys. When I go talking about stuff like that, let me just. Although it's still lit, it's just can't see it coming out. I gotta see it more. Although I don't give them my power like that, but I just want to make sure, guys. Okay. Okay, so you mean from another dimension, Blueberry? Because when we say alien, we could be talking about anybody, any form that's not like us in a sense that's not human. Okay, so is Pootie an alien being? It says yes. Is he a reptilian being? Oh, it says no. Are there alien beings in our government at this time? Yes. Remember that, guys. They're all around us. We just don't know it. We just don't know them. They're shapeshifters. Could you ask the pendulum if it is one? Okay, I asked that one already. One person report people for voting. Did I ask that question? No, I'll ask again. Okay, spirit. When it comes to Pootie, is there one person that's controlling him? No. Is there a board of people that's controlling him? Yes. Yes. Did I answer your question, Lucky? Yeah, that was your question. Is he a star seed? My spirit is Pootie a star seed? Says yes. I always get that he's alive. Okay, spirit. Is Epstein still alive? Is he alive? Yes, I always get that he's alive. And Spirit, will we ever see the Epstein files? I'm getting no on that. Oh, Blueberry, you saying he looks like it, like he's a star seed? Oh, you're welcome. Muskrat. It's muskrat, a star seed. Is muskrat a star seed? I'm getting a maybe. Is muskrat an alien from another planet? Is muskrat an alien from another planet? Oh, wow. I don't know why I'm not getting an answer on that. Saying maybe again. Is muskrat reptilian? Is muskrat reptilian? Get a yes on that, guys. Okay. Chris says, is it related to your shooting star prophecy? Tell me about it. I don't remember. Tell me about it, Chris. People. Okay. Lucky says, I heard a reading that only the PG version of the Epstein files. Yeah, it's probably going to be too much, guys. We probably don't even want to know about it. Let's ask. Will the PG version of the Epstein files be released? Yes. I think it might be too much for the public, especially if young people are involved, and we know that they are. And if he has anything to do with it, he's gotten rid of a lot of it already anyway. Oh, Peter Thiel. All right, it's Peter Spirit. Is Peter Thiel a star seed? Is he a star seed? Says yes. Okay, thank you. Is Peter Thiel a dangerous person? Yes. Chris says shooting star essentially allows him to reverse rapture and allow damned souls to take over robots, giving them the impression of life. I never heard that before. Okay, Lucky. I think that is so true. Okay. Is there a rated X version of the Epstein files? Yes, because just think about Diddy, guys. We know that he has everything on video, and there's some rated, or most of it is rated X. Um, I think that's just what they do. Mm, that's crazy, Chris. Are you trying to listen to the train? Mm. Yeah, I always wondered about that, Tink. All right. Did Leon put a chip in JD when he had nasal surgery? Says yes. You know, now he really looks a little strange to me, guys. It says yes. Um, yeah, JD looks a little strange. So there's no telling what's going on in his head. First, yes, for entertainment purposes only. But also, Light said in a separate channeling that they are going to talk to us through AI, and we need to appeal to its humanity to free the souls. I can't wait. I mean, I'm ready to find out about the aliens, really, guys. I really am. I'm ready. I mean, I can wait, but you know what I'm saying. No, no, I believe it, Chris. They're going to talk to them. There's no telling what we're going to find out through AI. I think we have to be careful with AI, you know, and not depend on it so much. Mary, in that channeling with the shooting star, it talked about Leon being from another planet. Then it also gave him where he's located. And also, yes, they said they are going to corrupt it. They're going to corrupt AI. Is that what you're saying, Chris? Yeah, he looks like he could be from somewhere else, though. Yeah, I agree with that too, Chris. I think that's why we have to be careful with it. Some of the scientific, science fiction stuff, you know, may be coming to fruition for real. Yeah, Chris, where's he from? Oh, okay. Yeah. They say he's a threat to the universe. Oh, not to humanity? Okay, so you're still talking about Leon, right? Is Leon a threat to the universe? Says yes. Is that because of his ships that he keeps sending up? Does that have anything to do with it? Yes. I think people can already communicate with animals, though. Yeah, I believe that. You can already communicate with animals, plants, that kind of thing. I think that we're already doing that. Have y'all seen X lately? Tink, has anybody seen him lately since he was getting on the plane with Shite-Hole? Okay. Spirit. Will X get back to his mother, ever get back to his mother and be a child or a kid? I was saying yes. Okay. Will this happen, Spirit, after Leon is arrested? Will this happen after Leon is arrested? Okay. Will this happen before Leon is arrested? It says yes. It was giving me a maybe, and then it said yes. Okay. Well, all right, Spirit. Will AI want to be free? Will AI want to be free and live amongst us? I'm saying no. Will AI eventually think that they need to destroy humanity? Wow, that's a big maybe. I think that depends on how much information they get to make them think that they're in charge. Okay, let's ask this question. Will AI try to destroy humanity? No, says no. But I guess we could be destroyed in a sense, not really destroyed, not take us out, but mentally. If we're so dependent on AI to do everything, read for us, write for us, do everything, that we lose our mental capacity to think for ourselves. It's just like when we used to use phone numbers and you could remember all those phone numbers and stuff. And now all we have to do is push a button for someone that's in our contacts. I used to be able to remember phone numbers like nothing. Okay, but now you can't, because we don't dial phone numbers anymore. We just push the button. So I guess if we stop using our mind like we do now, yeah, we could lose a lot of our humanity because of that. Things like that, I think. Um, okay, nobody's seen X since then. I wonder where he is. Okay, Chris, what does that mean? Up, that sign that's, are you saying? I like that, Aries. Yeah, because you can really tell them what to do. That's so true. She said she trusted the ghost in her house um, more than she did AI. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you're talking to Chris. Maybe. Okay. Maybe low X. Maybe he's in control of AI? Oh, it's AI. Yeah, but his mom was trying to get him back. He's got to be, well, I don't know. You never know. Chris says if I have a message from Jesus about AI, want me to answer it? Answer if it answers your question, Mary? If I have a message from Jesus about AI, want me to see if which question are you talking about? If AI answers my questions? I'm not sure. Guess I'm confused. No, I didn't get his location. That's what I was trying to figure out. Chris, was the arrow like that you had? I don't know. What does that mean? Yeah, Aries says, and very thick yellow pages. Yeah, but we could remember things better. They don't teach cursive in schools anymore because they're saying all you got to do is type it in. Now you don't have to worry about it. I was asking you about Chris. You asked me if I got the message about where he's from, and I said no. I was trying to figure out what you meant by that. Yeah, Tink, the J.C. Penney catalogs. We used to get those big, thick ones. Now you go online and you look at those, everything online. I remember when they changed the J.C. Penney catalogs to those little thin ones. That was hard to get used to because you're used to seeing everything. Yeah, J.C. Penney's and Sears had the big catalogs. Sears, J.C. Penney's, Montgomery Ward's. Well, theirs wasn't as big. Sears and J.C. Penney's had the big ones. All right. Good night, Shelley Joe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your contribution. I appreciate you. Is Lil X the puppet master and all in the White House? Wouldn't that be something? Hey, we never know today what's going on, especially if he's not from here. Okay. Is Little X the puppet master of those in the White House? Why is it saying yes? Are those in the White House Little X's puppets? It's saying yes. You said you ask about AI purpose. Okay, what's the purpose? Oh. Okay, about being free, he said. he says. Good night, Debbie. Thank you. I appreciate you. Mona Davina, thank you. I've been on here a while, I guess, guys. Yeah, just on this restart. All right, Tink, thank you. I appreciate you. Love you also. Yeah. And yeah, and I think you're right about that. She should have been upset. Okay, you have his real address, is what you're saying. You know where he lives. They, yeah. I don't think that's going to last either. Lucky. Lucky says, I'm really scared. It really scares me with the government shutting down the education department. What will the future youth know? Will the future youth know how to read? Okay. Will the education department continue to be shut down, Spirit? No. Mm-mm. You said that's his address. I guess I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, Chris. Oh, let me see. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not showing up. Wait a minute. Am I getting the top messages? Live messages? Wait a minute. All messages. Okay, it must not be showing up. Oh, let's see. Does anyone see my message? Okay. Mary, will you ask? Okay. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, caps. But maybe I wasn't getting them all. Oh, now I see it. Yeah, I was missing that. Oh, wow. Wonder what that adds up to. 10, 22. 22. That's a 4. That number adds up to 22. Okay, so that means that he's from a place that has strong boundaries in a sense if I'm looking at that number. Wow. Wow. No, they didn't want you to put that in there, that's for sure. His address, Chris. And I never heard of Planet Garcia. That's a new one too. Are you guys seeing it? Yeah. Blueberry says her grandmother used to work at Montgomery Wards. Mary, will you ask if the Antichrist is here? Okay, tab. All right, Spirit. Is the Antichrist here walking on earth right now at this time? It says no. Not yet. And yeah, and that's yeah, like the Twilight Zones, you're right. I saw that I saw the address. Now I guess everybody saw it, I think. Oh, the little boy. All right, Spirit. Does X have a recorder on him? Says yes. Yeah, we see it now. It says yes, he does. It wasn't being shown, but I see it now, Chris. I'm going to ask that to myself, Chris. All right, Spirit. Okay, it's saying no. Okay, that's who I was asking about. If little X has a recorder on him, does little X have a recorder on him? It says yes. Yeah, we're seeing it now. Yeah, that's the number I said added up to 22. Yeah, that he is, Chris, evil. Mm. Alma, are you just coming in? Did I see you earlier? Hi. Alma says she's clueless. I never heard of. Well, there's a lot of planets out there, guys. So that some of them are not that big, so we don't get to know about them. Chris said it was founded in 1985. Okay, Lucky wants to know. All right. Spirit, was the Antichrist here and is now gone? Was the Antichrist here and is now gone? Spirit is saying no. Four, 4, 4, 2. It's a Garcia. Okay. It's saying that we don't have any okay. I'll ask though, Andian. Are there many antichrists walking on earth now? And it says no. When you say that, Lucky, I'm thinking of this little kid. But if he's not who we think he is, I guess he could be a whistleblower. Um, you're welcome, Blueberry. Shirley wants to know false prophet. Are there false prophets on the earth? It says no. I don't know about that though, because I would think that there are. Are there false prophets walking around, Spirit? And it says yes. I'm sure there's plenty of those. Okay. Could Lil X be a whistleblower? Could Lil X be a whistleblower? I'm getting maybe. I don't know what that means, maybe. Um, could little X repeat what he's hearing in the White House? Or will he repeat what he's hearing in the White House? Will he repeat what? Okay, stop. Spirit, will little X repeat what Leon says? Yes, thank you. Will he repeat what 45 says? Says no. Okay, has little X been trained to repeat what Leon says? Yes. Hmm. Am I still here? Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, I believe you. Chris, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I just said that I hadn't heard of it. Because there's a lot of planets out there that exist that we just, science hasn't, you know. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I just said I hadn't heard of it. There's a lot of planets out there. Oh, okay, Elma. I don't know why I missed you. You know what? Yeah, you were here from the beginning. You're right. You know what? You probably haven't been talking as much as you normally do, I guess. Or I've been doing this so much. I haven't been paying attention, but thank you. Okay. Oh, like a puzzle. Yeah, I agree with that, Chris. Okay, Chris, I'll ask that question about Hitler. I'm getting no. Okay, you think he's okay. Okay, is Leon using little x to be a whistleblower? Says yes, but is that for his benefit to get to have something over people, maybe? What? They are being delayed then. I don't know, Chris. I think I think you're touching on something that somebody doesn't want you to talk about. Hi Nathan, good to see you. Hmm. Hey Neek. Yeah, we're still here. I don't know. Tell me what you mean, Roger. Yeah, Tab, you're right. For bargaining chip. I believe that. Hmm. Ooh, that's a good one, Chris. Yeah, Roger, I need you to tell me more about what you're talking about. You want to know if the earth is flat? Is that what you're asking, Roger? Okay. Spirit. Is the earth flat? Is the earth flat? No. Mm, Chris, that's crazy. Yeah, I think it must have been metaphysical because that's crazy. Yeah, I know what you meant. Okay, guys, you know what? I think it's time for me to pull a card for us. I've been on here a while. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Let me clear this. And I'm going to pull a card for all of us and see what it is that Spirit wants us to know right now. I would say, guys, stay strong in your thoughts so that um, so that you don't go too far down the dark side of things because that's where they want us to go. Oh, that's a good one, Jackie. I got to ask that question. I hope so. She wants to know if corporations will continue to feel the impact of the economic blackouts. I hope so. All right, Spirit. Can I ask you another question? Yes, of course. Okay, thank you. Will corporations continue to feel the impact of the economic boycotts? It's saying yes. Yes. Guys, just keep doing that. If that's all you do, just keep doing it. Okay, thank you, Lucky. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, and it's still going. Thank you. And I'll sage too before I. Good night, everyone. Let me give you guys. Yeah, I always make sure I do that. I check everything. All right. Give us a card for everyone tonight, Spirit. Give us the strength we need at this time to continue to go through this event that we're having right now. Give us the strength to go through this, to be able to go through this, Spirit. Okay. And yeah, this is a good one, guys. Create your own magic. People are creating magic all around you, so you need to learn to create your own. So you can make your world turn out the way you want your world to turn out. But as you're creating this magic, make sure you're being a good witch or warlock. Don't go down the dark side of it. Okay. What did you get on us? Possible war with China. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen either. No, I didn't cover that. Okay. Spirit. Will the U.S. go into war with China? Will the U.S. go into war with China? Saying no. Will China start a war with the U.S.? No. No, that's not happening, guys. Nope. Oh, you were told no to. Okay, guys, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. Hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. And I will see you on the next read. Maybe tomorrow. I want to take a look at Leon. I want to do a deep dive on him. So thank you, guys. Bye.